Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've been on here talking about comics. I've just been really super busy and I haven't even been at my local comic shop to pick up any books. Haven't really read any books lately, but I'm going to change all that. Going to get back to reading some comics and being more regular, picking up my pull list. Before I jump into all that though, I want to talk about this. Battlestar Galactica, the 40th anniversary screening, coming to the movies of Lake Worth here in Lake Worth, Florida for one night only. Friday, October 5th, that's my birthday. That's right, this is the theatrical cut of the Battlestar Galactica pilot. We're going to be showing up on the big screen. Tickets are only $8, so if you're in Lake Worth or South Florida, come to the movies of Lake Worth on Friday, October 5th, that's my birthday. At 9:45, we're going to have some festivities starting at 8 to see the theatrical cut of Battlestar Galactica for the 40th anniversary screening. You can get tickets at cosmictimes.net/BSG40. But enough about that, let's talk comics. So I went to my local shop today, picked up my pull list. Here's what I got. First, I had this freebie here, the DC Nation issue 4, and it's promoting this, what is this thing called? It's the Heroes in Crisis or whatever it is. But anyway, guys, in 21 days, one of these characters dies. And if you ask me, my money's on Kyle Rayner here, because they got like 57 Green Lanterns of Earth now, and it's like one too many. Because none of these guys are going to die because they're all in movies and their other properties. Booster Gold, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be poor Kyle Rayner. We've seen the last of this Green Lantern, if you ask me. What else did I pick up? I got Superman #3. I am behind on this. Looks like Rogol Zaar is finally coming back. They're going to readdress that storyline from Man of Steel. I read the first issue of Superman, didn't really care for it, so I kind of put it to the back of my to-read stack. So I still have issue 2 and 3 to read. Can't say I'm too excited, but I'm definitely going to try to jump into it, see what's going on. My favorite DC comic book right here, Hawkman. I finished issue 3, ready to read issue 4. Going to try to jump on here and talk about both of them after I finish doing this. This, to me, is one of the best comics being published right now. It's definitely the best superhero comic that you can get right now. I really love this Hawkman series. I highly recommend it. It is my favorite book I'm getting from DC Comics. One more DC comic book here. It is Catwoman #3. I'm not really reading this book. This one's for Heidi. She's liking what they're putting out with the Catwoman series, so I'm going to stick with it so she can keep reading it. I'm going to swear after Batman 50 I was going to sit down and read this series. I haven't got around to it yet. One of these days. Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I'm getting this Star Wars Last Jedi adaptation series. Not really loving it because, well, I'm not even reading it because I didn't care for the movie so much. Nice little Kylo Ren, Luke Skywalker cover here. I guess this is the last issue because issue 6, I think it's a 6-issue series. Let's see, spoilers for the end of the movie. Yeah, this is definitely the last issue in the series. Can't say as I've read a single issue of it. Eventually I probably will check it out. But yeah, so there's that. Also in another series I haven't read any issues of since issue like 3 or 4, Star Wars issue number 54. Looks like you like Darth Vader showing up, coming face to face with Princess Leia. Don't know if that's going to be good or not because I am so far behind. But one of these days I'm going to sit down and catch up on all these Marvel Star Wars books. Speaking of Marvel Star Wars books, this is the one I'm loving. Star Wars Lando Double or Nothing. I think I still have to read issue 4. This is issue 5. I think this is the final issue of the series. I can't wait to check this out. I'm definitely going to come on and talk about it after I read it because, man, Lando Double or it's probably my favorite Star Wars book out right now. It's fun. It's exciting. It's kind of what you want from Star Wars. It's fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I'm really enjoying this. So far, this is, I would say, my favorite Star Wars book coming out. Speaking of controversy, let's talk about Fantastic Four. Issue 1 I talked about on here a few weeks ago. Got issue 2. Can't wait to jump into it. I didn't hate the first issue. A lot of people are hating on it because it didn't put the Fantastic Four together. I don't know. We'll see what happens in issue 2. I'm a Fantastic Four fan. No matter what happens, I'm probably going to keep buying these books. I just can't help myself. And then in the Stranger Than Fiction category, we're getting this Robot versus Princess. I didn't read the first issue. Heidi did. We're going to keep, I think, getting this one. It's from Dynamite, at least for a little while. Robots versus Princess, issue 2. I'm going to dig into it. I like the artwork inside. So, yeah, I want to check this one out. I haven't read the first issue yet, but definitely going to get to that. Speaking of things I haven't checked out, I did read issue 3 of Charlie's Angels. This is issue 4. I'm probably going to come on here and talk about issue 3 and 4 together. I'm liking the series. It's not the greatest. I like the kind of fun, kinetic art. Like I said, it feels like if Charlie's Angels, BSG right there. If Charlie's Angels was a cartoon in the 70s, this is what the character designs would look like. My only complaint about this series, I'll say it now and I'll probably say it in a review, the three angels, their voices all sound the same. And not to mean that their voices sound the same, but the way they're written, you can't really distinguish the character based on the dialogue. And I don't like that. They all kind of come across as, you don't know who's speaking, because all the characters are kind of interchangeable the way they're written in this series. But I am enjoying it, and I'm probably going to come here and talk about issue 3 and 4 together. Speaking of things I love, Doctor Who, Road to the 12th Doctor. My daughter calls it the 13th Doctor, but anyways, Road to the 12th Doctor. This is the 3rd issue. This one focuses on Peter Capaldi's Doctor. I thumbed through it. It looks pretty good. I'm going to check it out. Really excited about the 12th Doctor. I think that's coming in a few weeks. We get the new series of Road to the 13th Doctor. I'm misspeaking. This is Road to the 13th Doctor. This is the 12th Doctor's book. Yes, because my daughter thinks he calls him the 13th Doctor because of the War Doctor. Anyways, moving on. Other licensed properties. We have, they're all coming out at once, it seems. Tokyo Pop's Nightmare Before Christmas, Zero's Journey. I haven't checked it out yet. This is one that Heidi and Ryan are reading. It's a manga, so it reads backwards, but the art is just so darn perfect. When I think I get all the issues together, maybe I'll just review them all at once if I get around to it. Also, for Ryan, I picked up this book called Over the Garden Wall, Hallow Town. Don't know what it's about. He seems to think he has some connection to the series. I guess it's a Cartoon Network show. This is from Boom Studios, their Kaboom line. It's a new mini-series, like I said, Over the Garden Wall, Hallow Town, 1 of 5. I don't know if it's good or not. We'll see. Okay, over here we got this. I thumbed through this one today. I don't know what I think about it. Mystery Science Theater 3000, the comic. First off, the colors on the cover, not really thrilled with that. I'm gonna hold off judgment on this one until I get a chance to sit down and read it, because I just don't I don't know what we're looking at here. When I thumbed through, it wasn't wowing me. Anyway, so that's Mystery Science Theater 3000, the comic. I picked that up, and that was what I picked up at my local comic shop. But on the way home, I stopped off at another shop, and I picked up this thing called Wrong Earth. It's from Ahoy Comics. I can't thumb through it. It's bagged and boarded. But I heard a review about this, and it sounded really interesting and fun. So I picked up Wrong Earth. I picked up at a different shop, not my regular local comic shop. It's from Ahoy Comics. It's a new company. They're doing some pretty cool things. I kind of wish Cosmic Times was doing some cool things like they are, but we'll get to that later. We'll start talking about what we have working for Cosmic Times in 2019 in the next few weeks. But anyways, I haven't checked it out yet. I'm going to check it out. The review I heard about it sounded really interesting. So Wrong Earth from Ahoy Comics, issue 1. And then I couldn't resist getting Bat Junk. That's right, Batman Damned, the comic book premiere of Bat Junk. What am I doing? I'm not going to thumb through this thing on Look Live Video. That's a way to get banned. But yes, Batman Damned, number 1. I don't know, all the hype. I figured I'd check it out, see what's going on with this book. It's the first of the DC Black Label, meaning these are dirty, dirty comics. And from what I understand, this is a dirty, dirty Batman. So I'm going to check out Batman Damned, number 1. So one more time to go through what I got. I got this at another comic shop, Batman Damned, number 1. Wrong Earth, number 1 from Ahoy Comics. From my LCS, I picked up from Dark Horse, Mystery Science Theater 3000, the comic, number 1. Over the Garden Wall, Hallow Town, number 1. Of course, Night Before Christmas, Zero's Journey, number 3 from Tokyo Pop. Road to the 13th Doctor, issue 3. Pick that up. Charlie's Angels, issue 4. Again, fun series. Not a great series, but definitely a fun series. Robots vs. Princess, issue 2 from Dynamite. Fantastic Four, issue 2 from Marvel. Actually, with the legacy numbering, this would make it issue 647. Star Wars, my favorite Star Wars comic right now, Star Wars Lando, Double or Nothing, issue 5. Star Wars, issue 54. Star Wars The Last Jedi, issue 6. Catwoman from DC Comics, issue 3. My favorite DC Comics series right now, Hawkman, issue 4. Look at that cover. Oh, that looks great. Superman number 3 from Brian Michael Bendis. Hopefully things pick up with this big book. Of course, there's the DC Nation freebie handout where they're talking about Heroes in Crisis, and we're all pretty sure it's going to be Kyle Rayner that bites the dust. And finally, Battlestar Galactica, the 40th anniversary screening happening in Lake Worth, Florida. We're putting it on as part of our new Cosmic Cinema series, where we're going to be showing some old cool science fiction, working on some plans, and just kind of cool movies. Again, so the movies of Lake Worth, it's up on the big screen for the first time in 40 years, at least for me. Battlestar Galactica, the theatrical cut, Friday, October 5th, 9:45. Fun starts at 8. Tickets right now are $8 in advance at cosmictimes.net/BSG40. Please get them. We also have a VIP package you can check out. So come join us at the Movies of Lake Worth, Battlestar Galactica 40th anniversary screening. And also visit cosmictimes.net to learn more about all the awesome, cool stuff we're doing. In the meantime, I am going to jump into Hawkman number 4 right away because this looks great. All right, that's about it. Until next time, hey, stay cosmic.